That was great decision, Brian, and we're pleased to hear that. There are lots of token companies out there, and as you say, the company rises and falls with the success of that token, and um, a great move on your behalf. What about real world assets and real estate? You just mentioned that. Is that something that's coming up very soon, or is that way in the distance?
No, it's coming fairly soon. We're currently in the process of acquiring the property. So the way it's going to work is the investment that comes in from the token. So we'll sell tokens for the real world asset project. But again, these aren't cryptocurrency tokens. It's not a AURUM token. It's going to be a token that represents a real world asset, which is backed by real estate. And so that real estate will be properties here in Dubai, retail properties, one bedroom apartments likely, which is the most, sought after and in demand property in Dubai because they're easy to rent, they're easy to sell, they sell very quickly, and people are investing heavily in them, and the market's growing. And so there's a trend in the industry right now over the last several years that says, hey, we got all these things out there in the world, bonds, stocks, real estate, gold, but then a lot of other things, private equity, private credit. And the idea is to take some of those things or all of those things, eventually it'll be all of those things, I believe, and create tokens that represent those, right? So that you can then move them around much easier. You can sell them. You can create liquidity in different ways. Because if you think about it, if you buy a property in Dubai, even though it's a good market to sell it in, and something happens and you need to take that money out immediately, it's hard to get it in the first 48 hours. Whereas with a token that represents that, there will be a market for that, and you'll be able to transact on that in a different way. So I can't give you guys the exact date that's going to come out, but we are deep into it. We've already created the corporate structure. We're working on the tech, and we will be launching that soon. Just before I joined AURUM, I was working in that field as well, the real world asset tokenization space. And so it's a field that I know very, very well, and have quite a few partners. And so, yeah, to me, it's a really exciting part of what crypto is going to bring, because if you look at it, look at what all the big banks are doing right now. That's the route they're taking. They're saying, hey, we got even like JP Morgan right now has the JP coin, which tokenizes deposits on the bank. And so they're able to do interbank transfers. And the bank is actually using the crypto, blockchain technology, because it's a better technology than the one they have built inside their bank. And this is JP Morgan we're talking about, which is the second largest clearing bank in the world behind Citi. And so, if these guys think it's good tech, it's probably pretty good tech, And so we're thrilled to be able to bring one of those projects live with AURUM probably in the next 90 days, I would say, is my goal. So.
All right. Okay, so maybe last question, Brian, because I do know you